I'm Katie and I'm a parent involvement worker, I'm a parent participation worker. I work right across the country with families with disabled children, and I actually began parent participation by setting up an organisation in Calderdale nearly 20 years ago, and I'm also a parent of a disabled child, which is my main reason for getting involved in the work around wheelchair services. As a parent, we've been using wheelchair services for 20 years since we actually moved to Calderdale, and my daughter has a power wheelchair that is the most important piece of equipment that she owns. Without her wheelchair, it would be like being legless. Nadia's wheelchair is everything to her. It supports her with her communication, it supports her with her inclusion, it supports her with her posture. She has a communication aid that's attached to the wheelchair. She has a joystick that she drives the wheelchair by herself. It is everything. When it goes wrong, it is critical. I got involved in wheelchair services actually putting in a complaint. I didn't really know how to complain at that time, and eventually we went to Health Watch to raise the complaint. At the same time, there was other families right across Calderdale and Clarke who were also unsatisfied, as were many other people who use wheelchairs. So I had a personal and very vested interest in making sure that the service would improve, and was delighted that PCAN, the organisation based in Clarke that involve families in decision making and co-production across Clarke, asked me to be involved in the work in Calderdale. There were some bits that were more tricky and challenging because the actual consultation, the whole process was around just before the summer holidays. So for us that was tricky because it was a short time scale, and to do real engagement, I feel personally you need months to do it. The report, as you can see here, is full of people's views and their thoughts and their opinions. The main things that came through were customer service and an improvement in customer service, which includes training. Another one was about the assessment and the waiting time and reviews. And another issue that came across very strongly was about repair service. Co-delivery is the only way to do true engagement. Co-delivery to me is where users of the service are engaged and involved right at the beginning and throughout the whole process, and are an essential, in fact the main part of that whole participation process. So it was a real pleasure to be involved with it, because we engaged different organisations, the voluntary sector, individuals who use wheelchairs, statutory services, health services, professionals. And the best thing about schools were involved, the best thing about the whole process was that people were passionate. So it wasn't as if we were coming along and saying, we want to find out from you, we want to do another consultation about wheelchair service. It was something that we really value you who use and have got experience of the service, and we need you and your views to make a difference locally.